Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Nour. I am the Secretary of Ballet International. Today we shall talk about the great stars of dance. There will be several videos as this one, but each video will highlight one or two different artists of ballet, either of the pastime or the actual living ones. Ballet International has created this brief portfolio, or resume, for educational purpose, and this for the young students of ballet. The star of dance that we shall discover today is Ekaterina Maximova. As mentioned before, other videos will follow this one, highlighting each time either one or two different stars of dance, either from the past and the present. So stay tuned and keep an eye on the website www.balletinternational.net or on YouTube, Ballet International channel. For any further inquiry, you may contact Jean-Pierre Alexandre Pribiloa, who is the administrator of Ballet International. The email address is jpp812@yandex.com. We look forward in hearing from you. Ekaterina Maximova was one of the most beloved and celebrated Russian ballerinas of the 20th century. Here is an overview of her life and career. Key facts. Full name: Ekaterina Sergeyevna Maximova. Born February 1, 1939, in Moscow, died April 28, 2009, in Moscow due to heart failure. Company: prima ballerina of the Bolshoi Theatre for 30 years. Partner and husband: she had a famous and lifelong artistic and personal partnership with the legendary Bolshoi dancer and choreographer Vladimir Vasiliev. Nicknames: the Miraculous Little Elf, and the Baby of the Bolshoi Theatre, a testament to her delicate, youthful appearance, dazzling technique, and expressiveness. Career highlights: training and Bolshoi debut. She studied at the Moscow Choreographic Institute, now the Moscow Ballet Academy, under the distinguished ballerina Elizaveta Gert. Upon graduation in 1958, she immediately joined the Bolshoi Ballet as a soloist. Mentorship: she was personally coached by the legendary Bolshoi ballerina Galina Ulanova for many of her major roles. Signature roles in classical ballet. Her versatility allowed her to excel in a wide range of roles, including Giselle, a role she danced very early in her career; Kitri in Don Quixote, known for its exuberant virtuosity; Aurora in The Sleeping Beauty; Cinderella. Creations for Yuri Grigorovich. She was closely associated with the works of choreographer Yuri Grigorovich, creating lead roles in his major productions, often alongside Vasiliev. Katerina in The Stone Flower, 1959, her first major success. Masha in The Nutcracker, 1966. Phrygia in Spartacus, 1968. Creations for Vladimir Vasiliev. Her husband created several ballets for her, most notably the title role in Anyuta, first a TV film in 1982, then on stage in 1986. International guest artist. Breaking from the Soviet norm, she frequently appeared as a guest artist with foreign companies, including Maurice Béjart's Ballet of the 20th Century and Roland Petit's Ballet de Marseille, expanding her repertoire to modern works. Film appearances. She starred in several television ballet films, such as Galatea, 1978, based on Pygmalion, and Old Tango, 1979. Post-performance career: Maximova retired from dancing in 1994, though she had officially left the Bolshoi as prima ballerina in 1988. Following her stage career, she dedicated herself to teaching and coaching, serving as a pedagogue at the Bolshoi Theatre and on the faculty of GITIS, Russian Institute of Theatre Arts. Spinal injury and recovery. In 1975, she suffered a severe spinal injury during rehearsals for the ballet Ivan the Terrible. Doctors were initially certain she would never dance again, but her determination, coupled with a rigorous rehabilitation program and the support of Vasiliev, allowed her to make a successful return to the stage a year later in Giselle. This recovery is a powerful example of her strength and will. The legendary Russian ballerina Ekaterina Maximova died suddenly in Moscow on April 28, 2009, at the age of 70. Date of death: April 28, 2009, age 70. Location: her home in Moscow. Initial reports from the Bolshoi Theatre indicated that the exact cause of death was not immediately determined, though it was described as sudden. She had been actively working as a ballet coach up until her death and was not known to be suffering from ill health. She passed away in her sleep due to what was later reported as a heart failure. Her death was widely mourned as a great loss to Russian and world culture. Russian President Dmitry Medvedev was among those who expressed condolences, praising her brilliant dancing, astonishing grace and beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have enjoyed this video. In the new video, we shall talk about Vladimir Vasilyev. In case you might want to send us your suggestions or ideas, this will help us to improve our work. Keep an eye on YouTube Ballet International channel for new eventual videos. Nour and Jean-Pierre Alexandra Pribiloa wish you all a lovely day.